What are your thoughts about taking colloidal silver for immunity? This is JJ Virgin, four-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Irma Gonzalez from my Superimmune Secrets Masterclass asked this question. What are your thoughts on taking colloidal silver for immunity? So silver is super interesting, and I think it's, really in the spotlight right now with everything going on, and it can be really beneficial if you take it in the right form, which isn't colloidal, and I'll be right back to unpack that. All right, let's break this down. So, before I get into the benefits of silver, I've got to talk about the forms that you can take it in because the most popular form, the one you probably heard about, is colloidal silver. And that is when a silver molecule and an oxygen molecule are combined together. Here's the challenge with that. The silver can fall out of solution, and then that silver can aggregate in the blood, the fat, and the brain. Now, you've heard of blue man syndrome, also known as argyria. Don't know if I said that right. This is what happens if you use, or could happen rather, if you use high dose colloidal silver over an extended period of time. All right. So this wouldn't be you took colloidal silver once, but if you were using it over an extended period of time because it can fall out of solution and aggregate, this can happen. I don't know about you. I'm not interested in turning blue. And the other issue with colloidal is that it works by chemical action. That's the only way it has to work. It has to have direct contact with microbes, and then only one silver molecule can kill one microbe. So I'm going to contrast that with something called silver sol technology, which is a patented technology and is totally different in how it works than colloidal. So in this technology, pure silver is complexed with purified water, and the silver is permanently distributed into the structure of the water so it doesn't fall out of solution. Because of this, you have particles that are created that are small enough to enter a single red blood cell. So here's one of the things it can do, and it can inactivate viruses at the cellular level. Now, I'm going to talk about more benefits in a moment, but I still want to talk about this structure. Because the silver has been structured into water and the water molecule can get into the bloodstream and pass through general circulation, this is important, it gets excreted and it's all cleared within out of the body. That means within 48 hours, and within 24 hours 99% of it is cleared. So basically it does its job and then it gets the heck out of there. And because of this structure, it doesn't just do what colloidal does, which is that chemical reaction. It actually does something called catalyzation, where it speeds up reactions. And this is all due to its structure and the way it's formed. It needs to balance its electrons. And so it's highly charged and has a lot of energy, which is cool because now we're going to start talking about benefits. It can literally eradicate thousands of times more pathogens than colloidal silver can. And what's even cooler is it can do that with much lower dosing. So let's talk about some of the things that it can do. First of all, is antimicrobial. And here's the important thing about the antimicrobial. It's been shown to either inhibit or kill an extensive array of harmful bacteria, including MRSA. That is the methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. That was when my son was in the hospital, the one we were super scared about because it can be deadly. In fact, a Brigham Young University report found that this silver was effective at killing every pathogenic bacterium it was tested against at less than 10 parts per million. Included in here were Salmonella, E. coli, Klebsiella pneumonia, Oxytoca, which is pneumonia, Haemophilus influenza, ear infections and meningitis, Enterobacter, boy, this is a pronunciation test for JJ, Aerogenes, which is also known as UTIs, and then tooth decay. And so that's pretty darn incredible. So it also, while doing that, this is really exciting, it kills the bad guys, but it protects the good bacteria while it's doing this and the healthy cells, because those good guys are surrounded by fatty membranes. And because this is water soluble, it can't get there. It can't penetrate those fats. So it protects the good guys while going after the bad guys. And it's also safe to use with antibiotics. Actually, it can work synergistically with antibiotics to increase their effectiveness, which is also super cool. All right. One more thing, actually, two more things. It's antiviral. It has the ability to inactivate viruses at the DNA and RNA level, and it can also help with yeast infections. It's anti-yeast, antifungal, and also anti-mold. So it can be helpful there as well. So again, the big takeaway here is silver can be highly effective and great support for your immune system, and definitely something that I keep in my medicine cabinet. But you just want to make sure that you're getting the right kind. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.